What's good, YouTube? It's Aquarius Leviathan Prophecy. And, yeah, the Brooklyn Nets. Now, obviously, I'm not going to sit here and I'm not going to sit here and say that I told you so. The Nets, they have chemistry issues, you know? Like, I know a lot of people are going to say, well, they still need to learn how to, well, they still lack chemistry. Well, listen, it doesn't take that long to gel. Okay, I don't care what sport you in. Football, basketball, baseball, you don't necessarily see that in baseball, but just football and basketball. Like, you don't necessarily see that. You can't put a super team together in football and expect it to work. They need time to gel. I understand that. But KD, James Harden, they played together. Kyrie never played with KD, and Kyrie never played with James Harden. So the common denominator is the common denominator is Kyrie Irving. Kyrie Irving does not fit well with this team. We see it, I see it, we all see it. Every time KD and Kyrie, every time KD and James is on the court together, they play well. Why? Because they had chemistry in OKC. Every time the big three plays together, it's, hog ball, it's, hero ball, it's ISO ball. Like, they don't necessarily have a true system that they run. You know what I'm saying? Even though they have Mike D'Antoni. Listen, when Mike D'Antoni coached Carmelo Anthony was the star of that team. When Mike D'Antoni coached James Harden was the star of that team. You're dealing with three alpha males who wants the ball in their hands. It's not who takes the last shot. It's how well they can play together. Because we all know they could put buckets in the hoop. You know what I'm saying? Like, we all know they could put buckets in the hoop. It's the matter of how they're going to do it. How they're going to come together, sacrifice. That's the number one thing they have to do. They have to sacrifice. And I don't think James and Kyrie are that type of players. You know what I'm saying? They're more ISO ball players, like they don't necessarily run a system, like they just need continuity. They need continuity. They need something because their defense is horrible. Their defense is just god awful. And when it comes down to the playoffs, yes, we are gonna let it slide because it's the regular season. But